And now they're up to 6.
Let's do it again.
What does that do? Give you a little bit deeper view into somebody's skin?
The FBI shows up when the guy's missing. He had some, everybody's thinking it's UFO, but he had some nuclear secrets. There's just too many of them disappearing, Benny. Nothing happens by coincidence in this town or around this town.
The White House posted something insane at 1 a.m. Then they tried to erase it. Instead, it went viral and lit the internet on fire.
So cool. It's launching soon, right?
You can hear someone clearly saying, "It's launching soon, right?" And some believe it's the voice of Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt. Others are focused on something else. What kind of shoes is she even wearing in this clip? But the biggest question is this. What exactly are they launching? And why delete the video? For a lot of people, the answer is nukes.
Let me just make sure that I'm hearing this right. This was a leaked video from a White House aide, which it almost looks like she was recording it because they were talking about nuking Iran. That might be literally where this is headed. Check this video out. We're going to run it back a couple times.
So cool. It's launching soon, right? So cool. It's launching soon, right?
But this isn't where it ends. 45 minutes later, another post goes up, and this one is even stranger. People couldn't understand what they were looking at, but when you slow it down, something stands out. There is a flag, and something is wrong with it. The stripes are inverted. It's a false flag. Many people believe this was not random. No, they think someone inside the White House is secretly sending a message, a warning about something big that's coming, something that could lead to us launching something. And somehow it gets even weirder because they posted again. A pixelated image and a person in black standing next to Trump. No name, no explanation, no context, just a cryptic post. Of course, the internet is full of theories. Some people think a rogue employee is trying to warn us. Others think Trump himself posted it. And some say it's just a distraction, a PR move to grab attention. And in the middle of all of this, something else is happening. People connected to top secret programs are disappearing. And Congressman Tim Burchett has been trying to raise alarms.
General McCaslin's disappearance, what do you make of it?
Well, it's suspect, of course. I know a lot of folks are pointing at the UFO things because him being at Wright-Patterson over some top secret stuff is involved in some of the nuclear stuff too. I know his wife said he didn't have anything to do with any UFO research, but generally those folks don't talk about it when they do that. I just hope they find him. I don't know. He left. He took his .38 with a holster in it, and I think his wallet. It just seems to me very odd that what was going on. He also, I believe they found a U.S. Air Force shirt out near the house. I'm not sure. I heard conflicting reports that it was his or it wasn't his. There's that lady right there. She had metallurgical knowledge, some of our missiles and stuff, and it's just too much, Benny. Too much is going on right now.
Advanced aerospace propulsion and plasma physics, fusion and rocket tech is the individual who's recently gone missing. Well, that sure as hell sounds like working on the UFO project. Right?
Yeah, well,
one of those people was a scientist named Jason Thomas. He vanished 3 months ago, and just the other day, his body was found.
What appears the body of a Wakefield man missing since December has been found in a lake, Lake Quannapowitt. Jason Thomas left his home on December 12th and then never returned. This afternoon, a detective searching the area spotted what appeared to be a body in the water of the once frozen lake. The DA says the clothing suggests that it is Thomas.
People also noticed something else. Several of these experts started disappearing after Trump signed an order to release the UFO files.
Too many of them disappeared, Benny. Nothing happens by coincidence in this town or around this town. Something's going on. It was the week after the president announced he was going to start releasing some of those files too. So America needs to start paying attention.
Some believe even the president doesn't know everything, and that's why these people are being silenced. Tim Burchett seems to suggest the same thing.
I was in a meeting this year, and I was told that the president was on a need-to-know basis on some of this information. And I thought, man, y'all don't know Donald Trump like I know him, and a few of us know him, because that's not going to sit well with him.
Now, another story that got buried is about 6G. President Trump has ordered a major push to make the U.S. a leader in 6G technology. They've even asked Qualcomm to develop 6G devices for the 2028 Olympics, which could accelerate everything. Interestingly, months earlier, the president made a very strange remark about 6G.
So we're into 6G now. I just finished 5G. I was a leader on 5G getting that done. And now they're up to 6.
Let's do it again.
What does that do? Give you a little bit deeper view into somebody's skin? See how perfect it is? I like the cameras the old days. So they just had a nice feature. Now they cover every little. Let's see, Michael, you're in good shape. You're not gonna. But I tell you, it's the 6 is coming, huh?
Look, 6G isn't just faster internet. Even its creators say it's designed to map entire environments. And according to Nokia's CEO, it could mean the end of phones, replaced by devices that will be embedded inside our bodies.
About 6G earlier, which is around 2030, I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual kind of the most common interface. Wow. Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies.
Now let's switch to something completely different. Costco's CEO has never taken off his name tag in over 40 years, and people are starting to freak out over it. Ron Vacris started as a forklift driver back in 1982. He worked his way up to CEO, and 4 decades later, the name tag is still there. Is it just humility or a guy who knows how to grab power and earn the respect of his employees? And since we're talking about corporations, look at this. This is what $10 gets you at Jimmy John's now.
Hey, Jimmy John's. What is this? What is this? This is, yes, it's a Little John. But what is it? What is this?
A $10 sub. And people are calling it a hollow loaf with scraps. Back in 2019, Jimmy John Lyotard sold the company for billions. Since then, prices are up, portions down, more bread than meat. And the comments, well, they're brutal. That's a stuffed breadstick. $10 for air. Where's the rest of it? Now, staying on food, here's something even more concerning. A new report shows nearly 100% of produce tested had pesticide residues, including so-called forever chemicals. And the worst part? Kid favorites are at the top. Strawberries, grapes, the highest levels of potentially harmful residues.
Well, this year's Dirty Dozen report is out, and it finds that produce like spinach, grapes, strawberries carry high levels of potentially harmful pesticides. The Environmental Working Group releases this report every year. Nectarines, peaches, cherries, apples, blackberries, pears, potatoes, and blueberries also made that list. Spinach took the top spot. The report says it holds more pesticide residue by weight